Okay. We gotta wait till it shows up on the computer screen here. We had to reset up our studio.
Yes.
We're not going to get into all that right now.
We have
We're
been
not getting into all that.
Gone on the go. Yes. And I would love to say it's great to be back, but it's always great to be back. But I am missing the beach.
Yeah, I feel like we belong on the beach.
I think we do belong on the beach.
That's where I want to be.
I think we do. But I also love Clermont, and I love to be home. It's always good when we've been on the road as long as we have to then just come back here and actually be like at your house. I'm sure you all know that feeling of like in our bed.
I could very easily be away from home though. I don't need to be at home.
Well, and the places that we're so fortunate to be able to stay.
Oh my gosh. We'll get into that in a minute here once a few more people stream in here, because we got a lot to talk about as far as like the place that we stayed, the things we did, but we were missing our friends, right? Mm-hmm. We were supposed to do this trip with Kyle and Amanda and their kids, and unfortunately one of their kiddos came down with the flu and they had to cancel the trip for them.
Yes.
Last minute, so we went solo, which
we were down to the wire.
Yeah.
Like the day before. Actually, was it the day? Yeah, the night before. We were down to the wire of like, can they make it? Can we, get everybody feeling better? And unfortunately, poor buddy just wasn't feeling better. So they had to do what they had to do to take care of him and the rest of them. But we sure miss them. That's for sure.
All right, so before we get into the show, I do have to announce the show's sponsor, which is Brady Evans, and he's here tonight. So, hello, Brady. Thank you for sponsoring our show.
Yes, everybody say hi, Brady.
And let's face it, moving to Florida is a dream, and once you get down here, hidden expenses can show up. Depending on where you're moving from, insurance costs are probably going to go up. Give Brady Evans, your local Central Florida insurance agent, let Brady Evans, your local Florida insurance agent, take the hassle away and shop for you. Brady is an independent agent who can shop with dozens of companies to get you the best rates. For home and auto insurance, give Brady a call at 689-888-1300. That's 689-888-1300. Or email him at brady@GrettyInsurance.com. Exceptional service and great rates. Brady's info is also down in the description of this video. His email is there, as well as his phone number. So give Brady a call. I know some of our viewers already have.
Yes.
And they're saving money, guys.
Yes.
Tom Brady does insurance now, says 5-Star Pete. Possibly. Tom Brady can probably do anything.
He's a man of many talents.
I did see somebody up here. I think it was Michelle. Yeah, Michelle said, can you make a video of Mineola? I think that's a great idea.
I do.
We can do a city snapshot there eventually, guys. I mean, our content calendar's filling up.
Oh my gosh.
We have 4 videos. Well, hold on. We have 4 videos filmed already that you guys haven't seen. 1 video that's been edited that's going to come out tomorrow. The other 3 we still have to edit. We have other videos lined up, video ideas on our calendar. We got tons of stuff coming out.
We already have excursions where people have invited us to showcase their excursions here in Florida. And bring you guys with us. So we're super excited about that. Eric is filling up our summer calendar as we speak with things to do. So we're super excited about that.
Hey, Wendy Bird used Brady for her insurance.
I know. I was just going to say, I think we should highlight.
Everyone's saying hi to Brady.
Yes.
Brady. So Brady, thank you again for sponsoring tonight's show. Aaron says, I found y'all's channel a few weeks ago, and I'm truly grateful for you both taking the time to make these videos and encourage other families to make decisions to enjoy their lives to the fullest. Pure joy. Well, thank you so much, Aaron. That's why we do this.
Yes. Yes. We love hearing things like that, for sure.
Now, before we get into more questions and blowing our kazoos and things like that, what should we do? Should we talk about our trip we just went on?
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's first talk about our trip, because we went to Southwest Florida, Southwest Florida.
We've been so many places.
Yeah, we went to Anna Maria Island 2 weeks ago, and now
we're going back.
Yeah, we are. Let's talk about the past here first.
Okay, we'll talk about the past.
We are going to we went to Southwest Florida. Stayed 2 nights in Bonita Springs, but we went to beaches. Well, we went to Barefoot Beach, which was in between Naples and Bonita Beach. We spent a day out on the water in Marco Island, and if you saw the thumbnail of this video, that was the Cape Romano Dome House. That was a cool sight to see.
That was amazing.
So we went to 2 different islands that were only accessible by boat. Did a ton of snorkeling. We saw manatees. We saw dolphins.
Dolphin everywhere.
And then we went to Fort Myers on Memorial Day. So we were all over the place. And this Airbnb we stayed on. Oh my gosh.
First of all, I had my dream kitchen. Like, where I walked in there. And, like, I saw the pictures before. But you never know, like, when you're just looking at pictures, like, what's it really going to look like. But it was amazing. Like, it was so amazing. When we do the video, we should link it. Do you have, like, the info on it?
For what?
The Airbnb. Just in case anyone's
I probably
curious.
can. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, because it was great. It'd be a great vacation house for anybody. It had a mother-in-law suite too, so it was very, very nice for sure.
I want to say something here too, because I'm looking at the chat and I see Megan says moving to Fort Myers next month from the Midwest. Mm-hmm. Megan, if you heard us a second ago, we were just in Fort Myers on Monday.
Yeah.
And we have a video coming out about Fort Myers Beach tomorrow. It's a beach review on Fort Myers Beach, so you want to be on the lookout for that on our channel tomorrow. And
let me just say too, like, I was super excited. I haven't been to Fort Myers Beach for 20 years. That really aged me, but I really thought, like, I was super excited. It was kind of my idea. Last minute, we were already on the highway heading home, and we had a different plan, a different beach that we were going to hit up, but we already knew that beach kind of, like, by the time we'd get there, there'd be no parking. Yeah. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, crazy idea. Let's go to Fort Myers. So we did a vote in the car, and everybody wanted to go. And I really thought, like, I was nervous because, of course, it was my call, that it was going to be absolutely, like, wall to wall, like, just...
It was pretty busy.
It was pretty busy.
We paid $30 to park.
But let me tell you...
On the way out, we found out we didn't have to pay that much.
But let me tell you how surprised I was on, like, not chaos. Like, I thought it was going to be party town, hooting and hollering, screaming. Like, it was such a good day. It was a very, very good day. I was very surprised with that. So, and we got right in to eat. Like, I thought we were going to be waiting.
Yeah, we did. We got a table right away.
We got a table right away on the pier. So,
and we ate lunch at like 12:30 too.
Yeah,
so it was like right during lunchtime.
Yep.
Crazy. Also, before we get too into it here, should we talk about the 100 like challenge tonight?
I didn't even know we were doing one. I didn't think you had one.
I had to do it on the fly.
Oh, God. You didn't even talk to me about it. What is it? You're going to... No. Baby food?
You get me to 100 likes tonight, you can pick the flavor of baby food I eat, and I know which one it's going to be.
Ew.
I'll eat the whole thing.
These are bows. You can eat the greens.
I know. I'm going to let the viewers pick, but I'm assuming it's going to be green beans. Because who wants to eat baby food green beans?
Yeah. Bo doesn't, that's for sure.
But I mean, at this rate, we're not going to make it. We're only at 22 likes. So
I wonder if you'll make the same face as Bo does when we try to give it to him.
I'm going to...
And he spits it out.
I'm going to spit it out. But you're going to feed it to me.
I am not doing
any you are. I think that's going to make it even more interesting.
Yeah. So someone asked, do we miss Davenport?
I mean... I don't miss Davenport.
Do we love Davenport? We love Davenport.
Yeah, it's not that I'm in Clermont now and I'm like F Davenport, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I mean, we're all adults here, right?
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely things that I miss about Davenport for sure. But I think
what is it that you miss about Davenport? I'm interested to hear this.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
our pool.
I mean, I guess, yeah, but, no, there were things, I miss that we always used to hit up Champions Gate. You know, we had our little, our little spots that we would go to all the time. I miss the road that I would always go down whenever I missed Wisconsin. I miss Providence. So there's a lot of things. I mean, we lived there for 2.5 years. So there's definitely things like little areas of Davenport that I miss, and that, when we were moving back here, that's where we thought we were going to end up, is we were going back to Davenport. So when we had thought and we're getting excited and planning and everything, I put myself back there because that's all what we were used to, what we thought we were going back to. So there's lots of different things that I definitely miss. Am I happy here and glad that I'm in Clermont? Yes.
You know what I miss about Davenport? Which isn't even in Davenport, but it's in Haines City, is I miss Lake Eva State Park.
Yeah.
That was or not State Park, Lake Eva Park. It was
Like
just a regular park. But I mean, that was one of our favorite places to just spend some time at.
And we spent more time in Haines City, downtown area, because we were closer.
But Clermont's got some pretty cool stuff
They
too,
do. So. They really, really do. So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely things. We went back to Providence a couple weekends ago, and we were down memory lane all over again of oh, look at this and look at this. And so, yeah, definitely there's times and certain things for sure.
Kristen says we found a short-term rental in Sarasota from August 1st till October 31st. We're going to take it slowly coming down from Pennsylvania. That is a good idea, Kristen.
Yes.
And now I'm interested to know. Here she says, we're literally staying at 5 different KOA campgrounds on the way down in different cabins due to pets and my disability. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. I'm interested to know if you plan on finding a rental or plan on buying a home after you're in the short-term rental and what your timeline looks like there. I'm interested to hear that. Michael says tropical storm party here in Cape Coral tomorrow. I've been seeing the tropical storm, not warnings, but the news on my phone that there's a tropical storm.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, tropical storm, no biggie. Hurricane, a little bit bigger deal. What is that noise?
Is that that's the fridge.
Oh, okay.
Tropical storms are still really scary though.
Yeah,
for
definitely. Sure. David says we're thinking about buying a home in Groveland. What unexpected costs that we're not thinking about? Home insurance. They just did pass a home insurance reform, though.
They did?
Yes, in Florida. It wasn't quite as much as I'd hoped it would have been. But definitely the home insurance rates right now, and Brady, if you're still in here, you can probably speak to more of that. But the home insurance rates right now are a lot higher than what you'd probably expect them to be because of all the going on here in the state of Florida. If you don't know much about it, you can go check out our video that we did on it a couple weeks ago and get the whole lowdown. I'm not going to get into it during this video, but that's an unexpected cost that I would say for sure is the home insurance. I would also be looking, different neighborhoods are going to have different HOA costs. So you could be looking at a house that's $350,000 in one neighborhood that has $100 a month HOAs, and then in another neighborhood it could be $400 to $500 a month, and sometimes even more. I don't think Groveland has any of those neighborhoods that have the crazy HOAs, but definitely that's a cost that is going to differ depending on what neighborhood you move to. Hopefully I answered that okay.
Yeah. Sully, you can take this, and then in Daddy's nightstand, there's a packet in there.
There you go, buddy.
Okay.
Wendy says tomorrow is First Friday in downtown Clermont. Lots of food trucks and live music. We should check that out sometime.
We should.
We love live music.
We do.
I love food.
You do.
I love beer too. I'm sure there's that.
You do.
I do love my beer. By the way, tonight I brought this back from our trip.
Oh, did you?
This is from Fort Myers Brewing Company. American Wheat. From Fort Myers Brewing Company.
Oh, I didn't know it was a Fort Myers beer.
Yeah, I always try to get a local beer when we go someplace.
Kind of like my shirt, right?
Yeah, you get shirts, I get beer.
Yeah, I collect all the beach. I get a shirt.
Cindy said, I'd love a video.
Gets beer.
Yeah, but mine doesn't last as long. Cindy says, I'd love a video about hurricane season. We live in Massachusetts and hope to relocate to Florida the next few years and have a lot of fear of hurricanes because of the unknown. Put that on our calendar. I think we should do that one soon. We should talk about hurricane preparedness for sure. Seeing as though yesterday was the official beginning of hurricane season. So that's a video that I think we should do in the very near future. So thank you, Cindy. I
wish we would have videoed our first hurricane experience because we were in a panic.
We did a little bit. Ezio Garcia says, question for dog owners. Do a lot of people put dog shoes on their dogs? I've never seen it.
I've never seen that.
I haven't seen it. But yeah, the pavement gets hot. So think about that.
I didn't even think about that. Like the kids running through the beach parking lot when they're done. Oh boy. Okay.
Hey, Sullivan. Kristen says, we are waiting on a settlement money from my house outside of Allentown, Pennsylvania, so I'm not too sure yet. That's about the renting or buying. One thing I do want to say too, guys.
When Miles gets it.
What?
When Miles gets his game, he's going to tell me he's going to give me a couple robots.
Oh, okay, awesome. Cool. Okay, one thing I want to mention, if you see the screen behind me here, is I am a realtor here in the state of Florida, and I have connections with other realtors all throughout the state. Not just people that are my friends. These are people that I went and interviewed to make sure that they are the best candidates to be your real estate agent, no matter what area it is that you're moving to. So if you're looking to move to the state of Florida and need a good real estate agent that you can trust and depend on in any area, because that's important, guys. You don't want to be stuck with a real estate agent that is not going to put every foot forward for you, especially in this market right now.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a good, dependable real estate agent in any area of Florida, please reach out to me. You can do it by Facebook. Let's see if I can do this. Facebook, Instagram, or email right there. I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can, and I'll make the connection for you and get you set up with a terrific real estate agent. And lots of them will help you rent a house too. So I'm not just saying just for people to buy, because if you're looking to rent a home, you're going to need people to give you listings that aren't going to scam you out of your money. And the best way to do that is through a real estate agent.
Okay. We're kazooing Dave.
Are we? Where's Dave?
He just closed on a house.
Just closed on a house in Winter Haven last Friday, moving from North Carolina.
Ready?
Ready? For you, Dave.
Dave. Okay. That's in people's ears.
Sorry. Sorry, Dave. Congratulations, though. David. Oh, you said Dave. It's David.
Oh, David.
I hope we didn't offend him now.
Dave.
Michelle said, is this the same Clermont by Mineola? Yes, it is. We live in Clermont, right next to Mineola.
Yes.
Looking to buy in Mineola in 2 years, Michelle. That's awesome. Mineola is a great area.
Is it windy out there tonight?
I think it is. It must be that tropical storm. Carlos says, planning on making the drive down in August. Any tips on driving long distance with two dogs? We don't have dogs. I can give you lots of tips on driving with kids. Though.
It's probably pretty similar.
Tablets, TVs,
yeah,
snacks.
True. Snacks.
Jennifer says, I've been buying waterproof boxes for all my most precious items, such as pictures. Yes. Cardboard does not fare too well in the humidity here in Florida, and you don't have a basement to put all your belongings in. So therefore, typically everybody's garage becomes their main storage space. So you're going to want to probably get some of the shelving in your garage, the stuff that you can, buy compact and set up yourself and put shelving in there. And lots of people just put totes on the shelving in the garage, and that's how they store their things.
Yep, that's what we do. It's going to storm.
Is it?
Yep. Not that big of a chance, though.
Kristen said, they're talking to each other. Sorry, guys. Ezio says, my wife is a notary signing agent and will be getting credentials in Florida to work there. How is the real estate market for closings? Plenty of business out there. Tons of it. If you didn't know, Florida's building houses like crazy.
Yeah.
We can't keep homes on the market. They sell like hotcakes. Although maybe it's not as crazy as it was a few months ago, still homes are not lasting on the market. But I mean,
no.
I don't think as many people, and I'm not going to say no one is, because not as many people are paying the crazy amounts above asking price for homes anymore. Typically, they're still going above asking, but not the on a $500,000 home, people aren't paying $600,000 anymore. You know what I mean? That's how crazy it was just a few short months ago. Now, I mean, typically on a home between $300,000 and $500,000, you're seeing people paying $10,000 to $20,000 above the asking price. But yeah, sorry, I went off topic there. But yes, there's plenty of business out there for everybody in the real estate market here.
I think there's plenty of business of a lot of things here.
So again, guys, if you want to see me eat some baby food, gotta start hitting that like button.
Yeah.
You're not digging this, are you?
No.
You're like,
I mean, clever to think of that Johnny on the spot there.
I like totally avoid getting this anywhere near my mouth.
Especially the green.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The green, but I'll eat it for you guys.
It is hilarious seeing Bo, and like he'll gag. Like he does not like that green stuff. He eats like literally anything else but the green. I think it's because it's thick. So got
is it?
Good speed with that.
Maybe I should add some rice cereal to it.
Oh my gosh.
Yuck. Maybe a little formula.
Bun you up a little bit.
Next week, maybe I'll just drink a baby bottle. Some formula.
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh. Too bad that I'm not breastfeeding anymore.
Oh my god.
Because that would have been fun.
Right on camera?
What? No, in a bottle.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Sheesh. Yes, in a bottle. In a bottle.
Andrew says, have y'all gotten a lot of rain this summer? Andrew, it's not even summer yet. Isn't that crazy to think that?
It's summer.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not summer till like June 21st.
Lies. When is summer?
Ask Siri.
I'm going to ask. Oh, my Amazon card's
You
open.
could just... Oh, boy. It's like June 21st, I think, is the summer solstice.
When
Have we gotten a lot of rain? Lately, yes, we've gotten a lot of rain. It's nothing like...
Oh, June 21st.
That's what I said. It's nothing crazy like every day. Or all day, but I mean, typically every couple days now we're getting a good rain, a good downpour. Actually, I think we got a downpour in Orlando this morning where I was at, and then it turned sunny and hot out again. That's typically what happens.
Yeah. We don't mind the rain here in the afternoon because it usually...
Renee says the baby food pudding is good.
when I was like a teen, I used to go to the grocery store and get the bananas and eat the bananas. I swear. My sister Jessie did it too. We loved the like...
Would you eat it now though? Or would it be grossed out? Would you be grossed out?
I'd probably be grossed out.
Really? Something
I don't
you
know.
ate as like a teenager, you'd be grossed out now?
I don't know. Maybe I would. I don't know. It's different. I've had so much of that
100 likes
spit
and
up on
100
me.
likes and Lindsay's eating the banana baby food.
I'll eat banana. But
Really?
I ain't
Do we
touching
have any
of that
banana left?
stuff.
That's
we
Bo's
may.
favorite.
That's his favorite. He loves his bananas.
RMR says, do you guys know if there is an HOA, can there also be community amenity fee? Community amenity fee. Typically, community amenity fees are the HOA. Are you talking about CDD, which is the Community Development District? That could possibly be what you're thinking. And then, yes, there could be both HOA fees as well as CDD fees.
Why doesn't your CDC... Why doesn't your video play for them on our page anymore? I was going to ask you that.
I don't know. The
It
videos...
says it doesn't
I know.
play.
The videos I've tried to upload a couple videos onto Facebook, which I just download from our YouTube channel and then try to upload them to Facebook, and they only play when you're on a computer. They don't play on a phone. I don't know why.
Bizarre.
I gotta
feel
figure
like our
that out.
technology is a...
Yeah.
My mom said true story about the bananas. I'd go to Pick and Save and get bananas.
Greg is in the house. Greg.
Hey, Greg.
We were missing you. We're like, where the heck's Greg? He says, sorry, I'm late. I'm in south rim of the Grand Canyon, camping my way to Florida. That's right, you left.
Oh my gosh.
That is so cool.
So jealous. Like, I have never been to the Grand Canyon, just like Alaska, and I want to go to the Grand
Send
Canyon.
us pictures, Greg. Send
Please,
them through
like-
Messenger and stuff.
I'm living through you with this because I've never been, and I really, really want to go. And now we just put ourselves like further away from it.
Jesus is here. She says,
Hey, Jesus.
do you have any tips for toddlers' babies at the beach?
Okay, so...
This is right up Lindsay's alley here.
Okay, so...
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Well, I'm trying to think if... Because I know there's all different sizes of that baby pack and play we have. Like, you can get toddler, you know what I mean? Because, like, our baby doesn't move, you know?
Hold up. Here. You keep talking.
It is amazing because we brought that pop-up tent with the shade. We bring that literally everywhere that we go.
We put pictures of it on Facebook.
Yeah, and it is, I'm telling you, it is lifesaver. We even brought it on the boat with us, and he slept like all day in it. It shades over, like you can shade it over half or you can open half, and like no matter what, he can see like 360. And it is, oh my gosh.
Look at Bo there. We put that on the beach, and
he's so happy.
He hangs out in that, and it's got a little shade that goes over it, and then he can play and stay out of the sand.
It's like it has like built-in little hangy things, and he takes his bottles in there.
I know Jesus has like
an on the go.
Yeah, and like a 2-year-old, right?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I know they
so
have.
So he might not do as well in that.
I'm saying though, they have like a middle of the road one.
Oh, okay.
But it's big. It does break down. It does like break down, but like you would probably need like a beach wagon to bring that. And it is just a pop-up. I watched somebody put it up on a TikTok. And it's really, really, it looks really cool. Like I'm thinking about doing something like that as Bo gets bigger. But yeah, I would say shade, snacks, toys, sand stuff. I mean, all of that. Oh, the spray bottles bring fans. Like we have that chargeable fan to fan them down. What else, Eric? The spray bottles, that spray water, but then they fan.
Have the fan, yeah.
That's good. The cooling cloths. Oh my gosh.
Those were a big lifesaver.
Those were like, I think that I'll ever really do a beach day.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda and Kyle. Or even a travel day. I don't even think I would do a park like SeaWorld or any of those things without these cloths, those cooling. And Jesus was there with us. Mm-hmm. So she knows what I'm talking about. Those were amazing at the beach for Bo. Even the other kids. So just stuff like that. Definitely stuff like that.
Lilybeth says our patio gazebos allowed in the yards in Florida. It depends. Some HOA,
HOAs.
It's going to depend on, first of all, if you are in an HOA, and if your community is an HOA, if they allow it. Mm-hmm. So each community is going to be different.
I don't think ours does.
No.
Nope.
Jennifer says, how did you like the Keys? We didn't go to the Keys.
We are going to go.
We wished we went to the Keys right now, but we went down to like Marco Island, which is as far down as you can go on the Gulf side.
Yeah.
So
we will definitely go to the Keys.
Yes.
That is definitely happening.
Carlos says, I remember there is a community near Venice that has those 2 fees. The fees were really high. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of neighborhoods that have both CDD as well as HOA fees. Ezio says, putting our house on the market here in Washington State next week and hoping to head to Florida by next month. That's awesome. Everything good?
Yeah, I wanted to see your screen.
Oh,
That's okay though.
Is yours not working?
It's okay.
Jesus says, almost 2-year-old that is determined to swim to the middle of the ocean.
Oh, okay. So you got to think about that kind of stuff.
You want to get those, the one we have on Sully, the life jacket that's in the front you put your arms through it.
Yep.
Like, it's Sully.
Lucy.
I don't want him going out very far, but I'm confident that he's going to stay afloat in that.
We don't let him go out very far because Sully's the same way. Like Sully is like, he would just keep going if we'd let him, and we don't. But he likes to surf, his little boogie boarding that he posts, and he's so good at it. But I would definitely do that.
Thank you, Renee.
Oh, thank you, Renee.
Thank you so much.
My computer is behind. I just got it now. But yes, those, even Lucy wears those. Like if we're going to go in a boat, like, and they're going to jump out in like a deeper end, like Lucy will throw those on. Mm-hmm. And she loves them. They're comfortable. You don't get any more of like the rubbing and uncomfortable. And I honestly feel more safe with those ones on than other ones because they go up on the neck. But yeah, I don't know other than what you do with that. When you got a runner. We have a runner. So
find lots of things to keep them entertained on the beach.
Different kinds of floaties, squirt things, and just fingers crossed.
Margot says, I have read really bad reviews on Florida healthcare recently in one of Florida's Facebook chats, and it scared me badly. Is it true? Is healthcare really that bad as people say in those chats? Here's the thing, what I always say.
There's something going on though with the
Here's what I always say though, like, whether you try a product or service, no matter what it is, you are like 10 times more likely to write a review if you have a bad experience than if you have a good experience, unless your experience is like exceptional, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people just want to complain when anything goes wrong, right? And they're more apt to do so when something goes wrong than when things go right. So I believe that that is the main driving factor in that everybody says the healthcare here is bad. That and the fact that people that are native Floridians, not all of them are people that have lived here a long time. And again, I don't want to group everybody together, but the group of people that always say, like, don't New York my Florida, don't California my Florida, Florida's full, all that type of stuff. They'll say anything they can to deter people from moving here.
Yeah.
Our experience with the healthcare got off to a rocky start when we first moved here.
Very rocky.
It took us a while to figure out the ins and outs of the healthcare system here in Florida. But now that we feel like we're with doctors that we can trust and we know how things work here, we are very satisfied, I would say.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you were in our live last time we were live, but I said that even like when we went back to Wisconsin, a lot of what the Florida doctors were going to do with me with my care when I was pregnant was exactly what they recommended for me.
And you hadn't been pregnant in 5 years.
Yeah.
So obviously there's advances in healthcare. They're going to do different things. And Lindsay was concerned right away because the doctor here wanted to do things differently than her last pregnancy. Well, come to find out, it wasn't that it was just the doctor here doing crazy stuff. It was the fact that, you know, protocols have changed and that's just the way they do things everywhere now. So.
And, you know, some of the frustrations I had in Florida when I first got here with not really answering the phones right away or not calling you back or just a lot of things that I'm like wasn't accustomed to because where we came from, Wisconsin, like that was just like unheard of. Well, then we went back and we were in Wisconsin and we had some of those issues. So I think it's really just anywhere right now. But yeah, I definitely am super happy right now. We love our pediatrician, like love the kids' pediatrician. I love my internalist. You've had very, very good experiences, so it can happen. But yeah, I mean, when we first got here, it was definitely took, you know, my first appointment that I ever went into, I waited 6 hours to see this doctor, and that was just the norm. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Eric, like there's no way I can do this with all these small children. Like, how am I going to do this every time? Because I have to be seen more frequently with my health issues. But that wasn't the case. Now, you know, I looked around, I found someone, and she's amazing. I'm in and out. Like, I'm in and out, and I feel listened to. I feel taken care of. And yeah, so it can be done. It definitely can be done. You can find amazing doctors down here.
RMR says we currently live in Arizona and miss weather and water. We are strongly considering moving to Florida to get what we are missing here.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have the heat in Arizona, not the humidity, and not surrounded by water. So that's what I love about Florida is the water everywhere.
Yeah. Same.
Extra says, I'm moving out of New York soon. Where in Florida do you recommend? It's going to depend on the things you're into, your age, if you have family, what kind of career you have, things like that. So if you give us a little bit more information, we could possibly recommend some places.
Yes.
Renee says, since I'm new to living in Florida, I've been visiting for 24 years, I've kept my Kentucky doctors until I can transition here. I have several health issues, so I have to be careful. It is a bit scary. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Do you not live here full time yet, Renee? Is that what's going on? Maybe you're...
Well, it depends on the health issues. I know because of my certain things, like my doctor, I think I was able to, for like 3 months, like if I needed things or had questions or concerns or whatever, I could, you know, refer back to them. I think, you know, they gave me a certain amount of time, so maybe that's kind of the case.
Where are we at? We have Kristen saying, talking to Margot, sorry. James says, I have lived here my whole life and have always had great health care in both Gainesville and Jacksonville. Don't know about South Florida. James, first off, I want to thank you for watching and tuning in and being a valued add to the chat for somebody that's been a native Floridian and lived here your whole life, because that is not the norm. Usually people that have lived here so long are not as welcoming as most people would hope, you know? So thank you so much, James. Clove says, can't stand when people have you go to voicemail and don't answer the phone. But over time, you can see that it has its benefits. Of sending people a voicemail?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's saying like personal stuff.
Oh, okay. Kristen says, I had some similar concerns about healthcare until I realized that one of the best neurologists in the U.S. is in Gainesville, Dr. Okun. Yeah, there's a lot of like...
really, really prominent doctors.
Sarasota and Orlando have like 2 really huge, great hospitals. So...
I'm going to go check on the kids quick. Do you have this?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I
S.E. Rodriguez says, okay, Florida 5, it's been a while, but here's a question for you. Is there a place to live centrally located to Orlando, theme parks, Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa, and Sarasota, or is that asking too much? Well, if you're throwing out all of those places, Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa, Sarasota, Orlando, you're probably looking more towards Tampa. I would say like Lakeland area is probably as centrally located to all those as what you're going to get. Lakeland's probably about 45 minutes to an hour from like the theme parks in Orlando, and it's about that same amount to Sarasota. So I'd say that's about where you're at. Clearwater, St. Pete is probably the 30 to 40 minute range from Lakeland. So that would probably be about as centrally located as you'd get. He also says, if that's asking too much, what is the best place to live? That would be a good place to live between the most amount of those places listed above. Also, I'd check out Winter Haven, right next to Lakeland. Winter Haven's a growing area. It's got a huge chain of lakes there. I think there's like 26 lakes on the chain. So it's, you know, kind of almost like that lake life. Lots of waterfront property there, although it's freshwater. Lots of wildlife. Lots of little mom and pop shops. A great downtown area. And it's centrally located, like you said. So I would check out Winter Haven as well. Troy says, thanks for all the info. 6 weeks, and I'm driving from Oregon to Port Orange and starting a new chapter. Congratulations, Troy. I was interested in the Port Orange area the first time we moved, for sure. It's a place I looked at. You're welcome, Margot. I just work here. It says, what is the best place for a realtor? Well, if you're talking about like where most people are moving to, it's going to be any place around a metropolitan city. I know Orlando's big, Sarasota's big, Tampa is a big area, Miami's a big area. It's really just like what kind of lifestyle you're looking for, what kind of clients you want to serve, and what kind of property you want to sell. I mean, any place in Florida is a great place for a realtor because there's tons of people buying and selling homes here. 321 says, Eric, do you have any realtor connections in Orlando? I'm looking for a summer home. I also want to be able to Airbnb it when I'm not using it. I sure do. I'm actually in the Orlando area, although because I still work my full-time job, I don't practice real estate with my license right now because I feel like I'd be doing my clients an injustice by not having that be my full-time job. But I do have a partner who I work with, and I work very close with side by side. So he's great. He's been on my show before. He's been doing real estate here in Florida for 15 years and even more beyond that. So if you're looking for a realtor in the Orlando, Central Florida area, hit me up, please. Instagram, Facebook, email, any of those, and I'd be happy to set you up with them. Lakeland, yeah, you're welcome, Rodriguez, for sure. Jennifer says, I've been very edgy because I want to be in Florida, but taking care of things before I relocate. So frustrating. Take care of your stuff, take care of your stuff first. Get here, clean slate, clean mind, and ready to start anew, right? Renee says, my primary home is in Florida. I have a Kentucky home and I need to get back and sell, but keeping a duplex to stay in one side to visit family, and we still own investment properties in Kentucky. Okay, perfect. So you're in Kentucky a lot, so therefore you can still have your doctors there, so that works out. Troy says, I want to eventually I want to eventually rocket launches. What do you think about Melbourne as a place to settle? Melbourne's great. We know people that live there and they love it. I just work here says, do you like doing real estate there? I'd be coming from Las Vegas. I love doing real estate. I wish that I could just jump into it and have it right now be a guarantee and everything. But right now I need the security knowing I have an income coming in. I do think that I'd do fine with real estate, but it's just a little scary thing to jump into, especially when I just had another newborn baby. But I absolutely love doing real estate. Renee said was supposed to go back to Kentucky tomorrow to start getting the house ready to sell, but nope, COVID decided to pay me a visit. Oh no, Renee, I hope that you feel better soon. Let me know what kind of symptoms you're getting with this roundup. I'd be interested to hear that. Sid, my man Sid says, thanks for the videos I have had my wife watch, has helped ease her fears of new Florida life. Sid, you're welcome. Sid is one of my coworkers. So Sid, I'll see you tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Renee, I hope you feel better. I'm so sorry to hear that you have COVID. And again, I want to remind people, because we're only at 49 likes right now, we have a 100 like challenge. The 100 like challenge tonight is get us to 100 likes, and you get to pick what baby food I eat. This is all stuff that Bo's not eating right now, so I guess it's mine. You can pick which one you want. I think the winner is going to be the green beans, because who wants to eat that, right? I just work here says I just got over COVID too. It was horrible. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, guys. Oh boy, you guys are in for a treat.
Who's that?
Hey, cutie. Guys, we have a special guest tonight. He's not going to bed, and his name is Bo.
You say hi?
Say hi. Hey, do you want me to eat your food?
He's like, no.
You want me to eat your food?
He's like, no.
Look at all the pretty lights. Kristen says my mother was a broker, and she said it was very hard industry, lots of high points, but stress too. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Renee. Renee's got COVID.
Oh no. Get better soon. That stinks.
Somebody else just had it too. I just work here. Said the mucus is the worst. It's so thick you cannot hardly breathe. Ugh.
Ugh. It's like my biggest fear. It's my biggest fear. I mean, not my biggest.
The BoPro cans is good. He's, that'd be a great thing now because he's starting to crawl.
Yeah.
So you get to see some stuff for sure, right, Bo?
He always looks like a redhead in this lighting.
Okay, he's like, what?
But he's not. He's
here?
super blonde.
What's going on? You gonna be the star of the show? Yeah. Everyone's saying hi to Bo.
Say hi.
Hi, buddy.
You say hi to Nana and Papa. You say hi to Nana and Papa. Say hi.
Say dada. Dada.
Say dada. Every time I tell him to say mama, he says dada. It's really fun. So we're working on the mama.
We're only at 57 likes. I don't think I have to eat baby food tonight,
do you
so
want
that's
to
good.
eat or feed Daddy your food?
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Renee said her COVID started mild, then exploded. High fever, sore throat, lots of congestion. Now she has pneumonia.
No.
I know I'll be okay. I fight to win. Oh, man. I'm so sorry,
We are sending
Renee.
our prayers and
Yeah,
our thoughts.
for sure.
Oh my gosh.
For sure. Big Rob, love it, says moving from New England. Is that New England? Or Nebraska? Nebraska, I think. Moving from Nebraska to Spring Hill this month. Awesome, Big Rob. I just work here says I knocked it out after about a week. Okay. Yeah. You got lots of stuff to say.
He's such a happy baby.
When he's being held. Right? You're happy all the time.
Pretty usually happy. He doesn't know what's going on with all this lights.
So I just work here. It says boil up some ginger, turmeric, lime, and cinnamon sticks with garlic. Boil it slow for an hour. When it cools, add local honey. Sounds like something that would work.
Yeah.
Big Rob says just started watching your channel. Big Rob, kazoo for you for a
Yes.
just
Don't do it too loud.
for a newbie here. Anybody else that just started watching us, let us know. We love to hear that. Hear how long you've been subscribed to us too. That's cool to know.
It is very cool.
Ready? Big Rob. What was that? Doesn't know what to think. Renee says he's so cute. You are very cute.
Yeah, you are.
Andrew says, what are your thoughts on the Nocatee planned community area in Northeast Florida? I don't know anything about it, Andrew. I've heard of the name. So I shouldn't say I don't know it because I've heard of it. I just don't know any specifics on it. So I might have to do some research on that. Big Rob says, great content. Thanks for all the coverage you guys give. You're so welcome.
Aww.
We got lots of plans, guys. We're going to keep going.
Eric,
what?
get that, because I don't think our moderators are here.
No, they're not. We will.
Sorry, guys. We will get that.
There we go. I think I got it. Gary says, cute little bow. My wife and I stayed in St. Pete Beach in late April. Want to buy a condo there. Thanks for the recommendation. You're welcome. We love St. Pete Beach. And
Yes.
Gary, if you're looking for a realtor there, you know what to do. Hit me up. I got contacts all throughout the state. Yeah, his face hearing the kazoos is Kristen. Now he's gonna chat with you guys in the chat. Transplanting family is never easy, that's for sure. I just work here says, what are the cheaper areas with decent townhomes, apartments to get moved there and get started? We're in the process of researching a video right now. I just work here. That is, I don't know how many numbers it's going to be. It's going to be like the top 5, top 10, maybe even top 15 cheapest areas to buy a home in Florida. So I'm going to give you like some of the cheapest areas that you can find a place to live, I guess. It's not just buying a home, it's rents, etc., things like that. So there will be that coming on our channel within the next couple weeks. Eric, report for you. What's that?
I don't know.
Douglas, what are you talking about? Big Rob says it's the third time transplanting my peeps.
Wow.
Well, we've done it a couple times as well. 3 times.
We have?
Yeah, to Florida,
yeah.
Back to Wisconsin, and then to Florida again.
Yep.
Carlos says, do you have any recommendations for people who may have to change their roofs because no insurance wants to insure any homes with roofs over 10 years old? Carlos, again, I haven't had a chance to read all the specifics on it yet, but they just did pass a home insurance reform in Florida, and I don't think a insurance company can deny you if your roof appears to be in good condition and is less than 15 years old. I think that's what I read. So as long as you have that going for you, I don't think you can get denied. And there's also like different options you can take to different tiers of coverage or something like that, where you don't necessarily have to, they can't just drop you because your roof is 10 years old anymore. Put it that way.
I think Daniel hopped in for us as a moderator.
I heard y'all need a moderator.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel.
We appreciate it.
Stacy says reported the spammer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
James says if y'all want to have a fun family day, I suggest you bring your family to Ishtuckney Springs State Park and tube the river. It's amazing. I've heard of that one. I've been told that by another Florida native, James.
I love the ones that you tube.
Yeah,
too.
I like that too. We will do that, and that's what, I was talking to you when I was in the shower last night, and this is something I forgot to say because we're always talking about videos and stuff, and another thing I want to start doing is going to more springs.
Yes,
because we haven't done that enough. Citizens Insurance, Rob, is like the state-backed insurance I'm pretty sure they have to take everybody. They're going to be a little bit more expensive and not as good as coverage. So just keep that in mind. But what you got there?
My lip gloss.
Boop, boop, boop. Where'd I go here? Michelle says, hi, Bo. He's so cute. Hammer says, moving to Fort Myers this fall. How much is it to get a new driver's license and plates? Okay, Hammer. So if you are getting a new Florida driver's license as well as transferring your plates and getting a car registered here in Florida, it's going to run between about $450 and $500 for one driver's license and registering one car in Florida. It's expensive.
It's expensive.
It's very expensive.
That was the one thing when we first moved here. I was like,
you were like, what?
I was like, are you kidding me? Because what was it in Wisconsin?
Not
like,
that much.
No.
I think when we moved back there, I paid like $50.
Oh my gosh, what a difference.
Miss Mika's here. Says, hey guys, just popping in. Thank you. Nice to see you, Mika.
Nice to see you.
Big Rob says, I work with a lot of insurance carriers and storm restoration, and Florida is something that will be interesting to learn. Yeah. Rob, I don't know if you saw the video I did a couple weeks ago on the home insurance crisis here, but fraud here in Florida is unbelievable in home insurance industry. Miss Mika, we enjoyed our vacation very much. We wish we were still there.
Yes.
It's always too short. It always is too short.
And then our oldest, Brody, will get on like... I thought she was talking to me. Our oldest will always get on Zillow.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we're down south, he's like, well, let's just see what's around.
I found a one-bedroom for $800,000.
I feel like, you know what, if we really wanted to, we could make it work. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'm coming.
I'm sure that the whole world just heard that.
Yes.
So. Renee says our roof was in great shape when buying the house. Roof was 10 years old. The insurance inspected it. We just had to get hurricane brackets. I may be calling them wrong, but they insured us. Okay, how much did you have to spend on the brackets, Renee? Carlos says, but there is no excise tax on cars in Florida. Right. I'd have to see what excise tax is. I'm being dumb. So excise tax is that are imposed on various goods. You're right. There is no taxes on that, Carlos, but one thing I will tell you is if you've bought your car out of state within the last 6 months before moving to Florida, if you bought the car in the previous 6 months before you moved to Florida and you go to register it, they will make you pay the difference in sales tax in Florida. So keep that in mind because that could be a big bill that you're not expecting as well. Kristen says, we plan on renting an Airbnb in Homosassa the last week of July. It will be our first stop before our last stop before our rental. Can't wait to see the springs, scallops, and manatees. Kristen, go swimming with the manatees while you're there. There's different tour companies that do it around Crystal River. There's like birds underwater. There's manatee swimming tours. And our favorite one, River Ventures. We're trying to work on doing a video for them right now. So hopefully we can do another video with them. But we've done River Ventures twice. Swimming with the manatees is actually what made us want to, not made us want to live in Florida, but what really sealed the deal for us and said, you know what, this is where we want to be. That was such an experience. It's something that I can't recommend enough. So if you're in that area, make sure you go swim with the manatees. Yes, Jennifer, we had such a great time. Renee says, LOL, your oldest gets on Zillow. I love it. Yeah, he does. He's on it all the time. James, you have a great night. Thanks for joining, man. Dana says, hi, Lindsay. You always speak of your health problem. Do you mind me asking what you're affected with? Thank you, and God bless. Dana, I can answer a little bit of that. She has Swyer-James syndrome, which is a lung condition she has where she really only has use of one of her lungs. She also has a heart condition called inappropriate sinus tachycardia that makes her heart race and beat at 120 beats a minute when she's just sitting there. It reacts inappropriately is a good way to say it to different activities that she's doing. So she has both a heart and a lung condition. Hammer says, wow, do you have to get a new plate sticker every year? Hammer, you can actually buy stickers that are good for 2 years here in Florida, and it's the out-of-state registration that's going to cost you a lot of money. When you go to re-register your car here in Florida, it's actually cheaper than it is in Wisconsin. I think my registration on my car that I have coming up is only like $30 or $40. So it's a lot less to re-register the car once you're already in the state than it was in our home state of Wisconsin. Can I help you?
No, I'm coming to sit down.
Okay.
Sullivan.
Renee says the previous owner paid for it. Had to be done and approved before closing. Okay, good. Aries says hello from Southwest Florida. Aries, hello. We wish that we were still there.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to have a Wisconsin beer.
You are?
Yeah. Publix had these buy one, get one.
Oh, well then.
Little Liney's. Summer Shandy.
I want to write down that one video before we forget it, that Mineola.
Mineola, and we got to do hurricane preparedness too.
Okay.
Beach Vacation Dreamin', love the name.
Love that name.
Said the pricing to register a leased vehicle versus a owned vehicle is a little different. I guess I didn't know that. Do you know the difference, Beach Vacation Dreamin'? How bad is allergy season? Says Big Rob. Big Rob, allergy season's like all year long here in Florida.
Yeah. I guess it depends on how bad
your allergies are.
You must,
right?
If you're asking, you probably suffer from them. It just depends. It depends on how bad. We have like a whole house full of allergy sufferers, and it's weird when I'm doing really bad and then I'm like, oh boy, the kids are next, then they are all right. And then some days I'm like totally fine, and then their like noses are running. So, I mean, it's definitely not like a deal breaker, I feel like. What I do is I have this link on my phone, and I get daily reports and weekly, so I can see the whole week of like in my area, what's to be expected with the allergies, the pollen, whatever like bothers you, and it will tell you like on a chart like, hey, it's going to be moderate, it's going to be really bad, or it's not bad. And I find that very helpful, especially in a whole house full of asthma. It's actually really, really helpful. And I pay attention to that like religiously. So there's things that you can do to help with that. But yeah, if you have like really bad allergies, it's like all the time here.
Are you seeing what I'm doing?
No. Oh, you really want that baby food.
I don't. I just think that this is funny.
I feel like you do.
Oh.
Lindsay has a blanket and long sleeves on. I'm guessing it's comfortable AC. Yeah. We keep our house, for breathing issues, we keep our house between 70 and 71. 71 if we're feeling chilled. So our house is usually like, we just dress warm in our house, and then we take them off when we go outside, pretty much. Like, we have to keep the house pretty chill, otherwise we'll get kids start to feel like they can't breathe very well with the humidity here. So yeah.
Daniel says, hey Eric, what kind of hat is that? This is a Columbia professional fishing gear hat
that you eyed up for how long?
Oh my gosh, I really want to get tons of colors of this hat. I love these hats. I'm big into fishing, if you guys didn't know that. So definitely love this hat, Daniel. Totally worth it. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Beach Vacation Dreamin' said it may be about $100 difference, but can't remember which one is cheaper. Talking about registering a leased vehicle versus a owned one.
Oh, okay.
Stu, favorite beach on the Atlantic side?
Ooh.
Ooh. You know what I'm gonna say? I want to hear what you say.
You go first.
My favorite beach on the Atlantic side is going to be one that you've never been to.
Oh.
And I only visited it when I was working there. and just
walked
by it.
Yeah.
It's Vero Beach.
Vero Beach.
I like Vero Beach. I thought it was beautiful. Now, I think if we would have went down even further, because we were in Pompano, which Pompano was pretty nice too.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if we would have went down to like Miami Beach and places like that, I think that'd be my favorite.
Miami's Atlantic?
Yeah.
Really?
Come on, Linz.
I mean, I feel like I should know that, but
yeah.
St. Augustine is
also Atlantic.
Okay, then I'm gonna go. What am I missing?
I know you like Cape Canaveral.
I do like Cape Canaveral. I like St. Augustine. What are some other ones that you know that I've liked?
Well, we got Daytona, we got Cocoa, we got Ormond Beach. You've been to Melbourne. You've been to Blowing Rocks, Jupiter.
Okay, I like Jupiter too.
You've been to... What am I thinking? I'm missing some more. We won't get into it.
I like St. Augustine.
St. Augustine?
Yeah. But I feel like St. Augustine is like a summertime trip.
Yeah, for sure. It gets too cold up there in the winter.
Yeah, that's like our up north.
Kyle is here. Hello, Kyle. Must have been swimming.
Yeah.
Aries says, we love Southwest Florida. Been here 10 years from Ohio. We are 1 hour south of Sarasota and 1 hour north of Fort Myers. Perfect location. How can you be 1 hour south of Sarasota and 1 hour north of Fort Myers?
I don't know. They're in the hot spot.
Are you like Babcock? No, that's not. That's only like 20 minutes from Fort Myers. I'm not sure where that would be. I mean, where are you at?
Oh gosh, we're getting those again.
It's okay. We got moderators in here now. Daniel says, I'm from Minnesota. My allergies are normally atrocious. Down here, the first 18 months were almost non-existent. I got all excited, but nope, body had to acclimate and they're back with a vengeance. Sorry to hear that, Daniel.
That stinks.
St. Augustine is super nice, Kristen. If you didn't know it, it is the oldest city in the United States. Tons of history there.
It's beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Punta Gorda?
Punta Gorda, is that what somebody said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's close there too.
We need to get more on the Atlantic side.
We do.
We admittedly so tend to find ourselves on the Gulf, and not for any particular reason, I feel like.
Yeah, it is a particular reason. We like the Gulf.
We like the Gulf, but we need to get to more of the Atlantic side. For as much as our kids like to boogie board.
Yeah, right.
You know, the Atlantic is perfect for that. I mean, it makes me a wreck because the water's always choppy.
I think it's easier to fish, too, from shore on the Gulf. And that's what
yeah, that's probably why, too.
Our RMR, we do not have a humidifier running in the house.
My dad tells me that, like, literally every time I talk to him, to get a dang gone humidifier.
No, we're fine.
Well, we probably wouldn't have to run the house so cold.
Kristen says, my cousins are in Myrtle Beach, and I find it so surprising that they tell me it is so cold there every year. We're used to Pennsylvania weather, though. Yeah, you know, it gets cold in the wintertime. South Carolina is... Wintertime, you're probably talking 40s to 50s on the coast. You know, that's not very warm.
Just the other night when we were sitting outside, I told you here it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably like 78.
Johnny says, went to Venice Beach this past weekend and the sand was too hot to walk on barefoot, but we continued to Siesta Beach and the sand and water was beautiful. Johnny, that's because the sand at Venice is not the white sand. It's more of like a crushed up shell, brown sand, and it doesn't dissipate the heat like I was going to say something, if it's the silica or limes, whatever the sand is made out of on the, you know, what you think of when you see Southwest Florida white sand beaches. Venice is not that. Venice is more of, like I said, the crushed up shells, a little bit more tannish, brownish color, and that's going to hurt your feet a lot more and hold a lot more heat than the white sand on the Gulf Coast beaches.
We need to get that out of here. Sorry for the
naked stuff.
Yeah. Just ignore it.
I find myself saying that a lot.
Yeah.
Renee says Punta Gorda is near me. That's an awesome place too. Yeah, we like Fisherman's Village. We spent some time there.
Now that's where I get my sponges, right? Where
That's Tarpon Springs. Oh, that is way like north of Tampa.
And is that?
That's Gulf, but it's north of Tampa. It's north of Clearwater. It's not nowhere near Sarasota.
That place should be called Fisherman too.
Jamie says, have you heard about Babcock Ranch? We did a tour last week and my wife is in love. Yes, we have. We were in barefoot. Babcock Ranch when it was first starting to be, shouldn't say first starting to be built because we were there like over 2 years ago.
Pretty early on,
It was early on, yeah. And it's really, we drove past it this last weekend. It's gotten built up a lot.
Yeah, we're like, what? Yeah. Like, this is crazy.
Big Rob says, I hear people are better on the Gulf side. Maybe.
Everywhere we've went
I feel like the Gulf is more laid back.
It is. It is very chill. And you do find those random people that want to chat it up with you, which we love. Like, more fishermen want to chat. You know, I love the little couples on the beach that always want to Google at the kids, and they just chat. And everyone's so friendly, but we also have had really friendly people on the Gulf as well. So
we got the Gilbys in the house.
Hello,
what's up, Gilbys? Kyle says we love Cape Canaveral National. I sell seashells by the seashore, by the way. So, Daniel says, what did Kristen say? Quartz. Oh, that's right, Kristen. Quartz. Thank you so much.
It gets super hot.
Daniel says, give it a year or two, you'll be wearing jeans and hoodies come wintertime. Nothing like up north. It's different kind of cold. That's true.
You know what I don't know is how all these teenagers wear hoodies and sweatpants to school.
Brody still wears hoodies, like right now. Like,
it drives me nuts.
We were in Fort Myers and the kid bought a hoodie with his money. Like, what are you doing?
No, and then when we were heading to the trip, we're like, Brody, it's like 100 out.
And he had sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
I'm like, what are you doing?
And they're black sweatpants and a black sweatshirt. I know.
I'm like, what is going on? Okay.
Wow, that's cool.
Okay. How do you get them out?
Oh, I just unhid. Oops. Somebody else did it. All right.
Oh my gosh.
We're attracting those kind of people, I guess. How is Stuart, Florida? Stuart, Florida is great.
Yes.
That's right by Jupiter. That is where Blowing Rocks Preserve is. Yep. We really got a good feel out of the towns down there.
Yes.
They felt a lot more beachy and laid back to me than what I expected, and especially since they were on the Atlantic coast. Driving through town, it felt like a beach town.
Yeah.
So that's like, to us, that's huge because we love beach towns.
Yeah. I love that feeling.
Big Rob says, hit the like. I want to see someone eat baby food.
What are you at?
We're 79. We're getting to the end here, though. So.
What time is it?
We're over an hour already.
Okay.
So if you want to see baby food, it's got to be now. I like how 100 likes. I eat baby food. That's funny. Did you put that up there?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Our 13-year-old boy wears hoodies when it's 90. It's like, how cool to wear shorts when it's... Yeah. I don't know.
That might be it. You know, like...
Kids just do like what's opposite.
Yeah, like, it's hot out, but I can wear this hoodie.
It's freezing out, but I'm going to wear shorts. Like, yeah, it could be like the same kind of thing for sure. I just like watch these kids and I'm like, oh gosh. But I just had a baby, so my hormone, like, I just sweat looking at them. Like, I just don't even know.
Daniel says, what? No more 3-hour shows? I don't think we've ever done a 3-hour show. That's not us.
We probably have at some point.
I don't think so. No. I don't think we've ever done a 3-hour show.
Nope.
Lindsay, I love your summer hair.
Yeah. Thank you.
No one said anything.
I know. That's okay, though. Because
that's a good thing.
I really didn't want to, like, draw too much attention to it anyways.
I'm sorry.
No, not like that. I love that she said something. It makes me feel a lot better. But, yeah, I'm getting used to it now. what happened is I went to go get my hair reinstalled. I don't know how to say it, but like the extensions like push back up because every 9 weeks you gotta like take them off and push them back up. I was there for 10 hours that day, and then come to find out the owner looked at my hair and they were all put in wrong. So I think I'm just gonna chill because it really hurt. It hurt to have to go through the process all over again.
Almost done, princess.
So, and then to come to find out that, like, it's actually kind of a process to get these extensions in. They, like, have to meet you. You have to, like, pass the test with your hair. And then they go over your lifestyle. And apparently, during my consultation, I was recommended the wrong kind of extensions for my lifestyle, being that we swim every day, you know, where we're at the ocean. So it was just going to have to be a whole big thing to get these suckers put back in. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not saying goodbye to the extensions. It's just like, see ya later.
Is it?
It's like I'm just going to chill for the summer and be able to just like swim and not have so many restrictions and that kind of stuff. And just kind of, yeah.
You got more people saying they like your hair. So.
Oh, thank you guys.
I think she looks beachy.
Well, you know, I liked that I could do so much with the longer hair, but it also, like,
you say you could do so much, but when you say do so much, you're talking about styling it. You can't, like, you couldn't swim.
You couldn't swim. You can't do ocean.
You couldn't shower.
You showered. You just had to, like, cap your hair. There's, like, you literally,
limitations.
There's so many, like, you're married to just maintaining and properly maintaining this hair. So it is a relief to just kind of be like, let my hair down, you know, so to speak, and just be able to be like, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to go have fun. I want to swim when I want to swim. And that's what it is. So.
Yeah, guys, 100 likes and I'll tape Lindsay's extensions to my beard.
That's what I could get behind.
Leave-in conditioner can go a long way. Oh, for humidity in the hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jennifer says I like short hair. It's so easy.
It is so easy. And, like, it takes me, like, I was so used to having so much preparation, like, because even the owner of the salon, when he decided that it was on their end, he was like, honestly, I was prepared to, like, kind of throw it back on. Usually 9 times out of 10, it's somebody that's wearing them is not properly taking care of them. And he's like, you can tell, you, like, these are in pristine, you know, condition, and this is on us, blah, yada, yada. But, like, it is just, like, so much. Like, you just have to do so much. Where, like, this is so easy. Like, it cuts down so much of your getting ready time. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it cuts down my time for sure.
Your wait time.
Everyone's saying how much they like your hair. And Renee says that she thinks this style is more you than the extensions.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what you said. Mm-hmm. When they all fell out and I was sobbing hysterically because you pay so much money. And, like, literally I was just losing them left and right. And then you're like, this is just so much more you. So I appreciate that. I really do. It makes me feel good.
Lily Beth is saying, do you put anything in your hair for the Florida humidity?
I do a lot of, like they said, like, leave-in conditioners. Oils. Like, I use, what did my mom get me? The coconut. What did you just get me, that bottle that my mom got me?
I don't know what that was.
It's the coconut oil.
Okay.
So I do that on my ends, like, religiously. I also use dry shampoo, which really helps as well, believe it or not. And I use that even on clean hair. Like, I'll use dry shampoo on clean hair, and it works perfect. There's lots of little, like, different things now that they have for humidity and stuff like that. But definitely condition.
I am, like, beyond excited that Kyle noticed that I have a new shirt.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And Kyle, we gotta call him Kyle number 1 because he won in tennis, right?
Oh, he did win in tennis.
Yeah. Kyle said my hair's great too. So I'll show my hair, you know. Thank you, Kyle. I do have hair. I know I wear a hat a lot, but I actually do have hair. It's got a big forehead to go with it.
You gel it and it looks really
I got a big forehead to go with it. Your hair is so fresh and summery. Thank you, Margot. Oh, wait. I think they're talking about
Thank you, Margot.
Okay. DLPMX Pro finishing the remodel, getting ready to move to Palm Bay. We can't wait. That is awesome. Your hair is beautiful, natural, Lindsay.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer.
Greg says, I just shaved my head. Us guys are lucky. Yeah, I should just shave my head and my face.
Thank you, Daniel.
That's good. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Say hi to Angie too, Daniel.
Yes, and Angie. I was gonna.
Where's his Nookie?
His Nookie?
Lucy, you're so good. Where is it? He had it in our room.
In the room.
86 likes. I don't think I'm going to be eating baby food.
Let's just do it, just because I want to.
I didn't want to.
So let's put a cap on it then for next Thursday, and you can do.
That's
baby
it
food.
next week. We'll roll it over or what?
Yeah, because I really want to see you eat baby food. Actually,
I really don't want to eat baby food. Oh, I'm yawning.
All right.
Jennifer said my hair was as short as Eric's, maybe shorter.
Wow, I wish I could rock like a pixie. I wish I could. I definitely can't right now because my face is more fuller. Thank you, Bo.
You used to have the bob.
I had the bob. I rocked the bob. Many years I rocked that bob. Well, I thought I did. And then I looked back at pictures. And I think the bob was more rocking me.
It was rocking you, yeah.
It
right?
was more rocking me. I've done so many crazy things with my hair. Lots. If you believe it or not, I rocked, was it black? Did I have like black hair at one point? Like really dark brown.
You had it almost black, yeah.
It was, you dyed it. You were trying to save, you're like, this is just let me do it.
I've done so good though.
Have you seen those pictures of me with black hair?
I've seen the ones with red hair. You look pretty good.
Oh my gosh, I've had red hair. Oh my gosh. We're sticking with the blonde, for sure.
What flavor baby food, says Kristen? Well, Kristen, I had like
Green beans.
Green beans I was gonna eat.
I think
it wasn't even like, it's not like I was gonna eat bananas and make it easy, because everybody would probably eat banana baby food, but green beans.
Did you have squash?
I had sweet potatoes, peaches.
Peaches come in a can.
But look at the peaches. That
I
doesn't look
know.
right.
I was gonna feed them, and I'm like, I can't.
I don't think I can eat that one. I
think you're just
sweet potatoes, carrot.
He doesn't like peaches
sweet
either.
Potatoes. Oh, this is sweet potatoes too. So either sweet potatoes or green beans.
You're doing green beans.
We're at 88.
Just do it.
Well, then a couple more likes, guys. Come on.
I think you should do it. And I think you should just drink the peaches.
No, Brian said, just wanted to say thank you guys for your dedication to your YouTube channel. We are a 28-year-old couple currently living in Buffalo, New York, and can't wait to move to Davenport or maybe somewhere else. That's awesome. Brian, definitely, whether you're looking to rent or buy, reach out to me and I'll hook you up with my partner who can help you find a place to live. So
for sure.
Angie says if you're going to eat baby food, she recommends plums. It's not that bad. Coming from a daycare teacher. I don't have plums.
No plums yet.
DLPMX says when we get there, I'll have to buy Erica Pacifico. I think that's a beer, is it not? Margot says, Eric, your beard looks so fresh and summery as well.
Thank you for saying that because you're really insecure about your beard, right? Oh,
no.
Should I not have said that?
No, I'm not. I actually don't want it, and you don't let me shave it.
No, you're like, it's patchy.
Yeah.
I like you with the beard. I like you without it too.
I feel like peaches will be better than green beans. Not the way those peaches look. Did you shake them?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not eating that.
There's chunks in it.
I think that's bad.
No, it's not. The date says right here they're good till the 2023. But I was gonna mix this in some oatmeal, and then I saw how runny it was. I'm like, I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
It is a beer, a Mexico beer. Okay. Amanda says, how is Baby Bo eating big boy food? I'm not ready for this. He's not eating big boy food yet.
Well, this is big boy food.
That's big boy food?
He actually is starting to
finger
take
food
finger foods and take the puffs, and he can do it too.
And he's like starting to crawl.
I know.
Oh,
Bring him here.
Bring him here.
I'm sassy.
You're being sassy.
No, you are.
No, you are.
You are.
Thank you, Lucy.
I'm still sweating.
I'm sweating too. These lights are like beating on me.
So should I eat some baby food?
Yes.
Yes. What?
Do you want to feed me?
Yeah.
Bo wants you to eat his green beans.
Lucy should feed me. I'll do it. I'm gonna need some beer to choke it down.
Tell me what it tastes like.
Oh,
You gotta go get a baby spoon.
I didn't get I got a regular spoon.
He's a baby. You have to try both of them.
So, green beans.
You have to try both of them. Have it.
Oh, you are a giant, says the
I
man.
know he's getting so big. Yeah.
Wait, do you want to try some?
Oh my god.
Ew, I don't feel that looks like beef.
How are
Oh
you
my
gonna-
god, it stinks.
Bo, are you gonna feed it to Daddy?
No, Lucy is.
You're gonna let Lucy feed it to you? Bo, Daddy's eating.
Just so you guys know, like,
Daddy's eating your too.
look at that.
It sprayed at me.
Oh, you're
Why are
eating
you
peaches
opening?
too?
No, I'm not. Why'd you open that one? No, I'm not. I'm not eating two
I think
of
you
them.
should taste test both of them.
I
Just
am
to
not.
tell
Taste
us.
both of them.
Shh.
Both of them.
Ugh.
Okay.
Mix it around.
You don't need to get it all over the spoon, Lucy.
All right, here we
Jennifer
go.
says use a baby spoon.
That's what I thought.
Well,
I mean, if you.
a Bosef.
Oh,
We got.
This is so disgusting.
Kyle, get on that. Come on. I can't get. Okay, somebody got it. Go for the peaches. No, I'm not
Yes, you
going
are.
for the peaches.
if you feed our baby this, we should be able to
Yeah,
eat it.
but-
That's what I feel like.
Then you take some too.
No,
Take
you're
some green beans.
doing this one. I'll eat the other stuff. But if you feed a baby it, I feel like then you should be able to eat it.
All right, bring it. Give me the airplane.
Oh! Dad just ate baby food. He just ate baby food.
Did it taste bad?
Yeah.
Another bite.
Peaches!
Another bite so Sully can see it.
No.
Make it like beer tasting. Have a flight of baby food. That was nasty.
Dad.
One more bite.
Dad.
Watch.
Oh my god.
Eat
That's
it.
like the whole. Show that,
Eat
Lucy.
Yeah.
She's got a
Oh,
whole
here.
spoonful.
Here. Oh, look at Sully. Okay.
Peaches. I'm gonna throw up.
Oh,
Peaches.
Alright, no more.
No, one peach.
where's my bib?
Daddy needs a bib.
Oh, hold on.
Wait. Yep, we don't turn Dad into little baby.
Yep. Dad's like the boss baby. Dad's
What
the
is
boss
this?
baby.
Peach.
That is not peach.
Yes, it is.
I'm not eating those peaches. No, that's sweet potatoes.
You can have some sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Stage 2 baby food.
Yes. There's all sorts of stuff in stage 2.
We're gonna stop until taste 200.
Alright. Potato pie.
Yo.
Oh, those aren't bad.
Wait, if I don't eat it for you, so
I'd rather have the sweet potatoes than the green beans for sure.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hate green beans, and I hate both of them. Jeez.
Spit it.
Open it.
Hey!
Oh. Stage 2.
Greg says spit it on the floor, knock over your milk, and pound on your tray.
Stage 2, both.
Is that what you do, Sassy boy?
Stage 2, both poop. Wait, what?
Sully. No,
Yeah, I'm
no.
eating my vegetables.
Well, do you want to taste? Do you want
Okay.
to taste?
Okay.
Bo
Have we had enough?
I think we should get this
No,
one.
Bo wants to eat.
I don't think he does. Does see if he wants some?
Bo, do you want some?
It's so,
Bo.
it's so weird. Bo. I'm trying to grab his
No, he
food.
doesn't want any right now.
No.
Bye.
Green beans and beer cheese. Lucy's turn, says Kyle.
No. Yeah.
Come on,
No,
Lucy.
I hate both of them.
Try it.
No, I hate Try it. Try
Alright.
it.
Well, guys,
It's crazy over here now.
Lucy
Summer
licked
break.
it. She tried it.
Good
It's
girl.
a little bit good. I did not expect this video to be like this.
No, she doesn't like it. All right, guys. Well, we're glad that you hung out with us on this
Yes.
Thursday. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials,
sorry.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we have lots of videos coming out in the very near future. Like I said, we got 4 of them filmed right now. We have more of them in the books that we're already working on for research and whatnot. So be sure to stay tuned on our channel because those are going to be coming out in the very near future. And as always, we thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Next time.